My educational philosophy has three aspects to the philosophy. First aspect is that the learning should be the focus of the students and not test taking. Too often we see that students are into getting the notes right before the test, or just cramming the night before and studying and getting a certain grade. And I feel like unfortunately there's been a big stress on notes and studying and grades, report card grades, and there's been much less focus on the actual learning that's taking place by the students. So I'd like to, in my philosophy, I think we need to stress the learning and de-stress the grades and the studying. Um, the second aspect of my philosophy is that the students should have a good feeling towards learning. They should feel that the Tanakh, the Talmud, the Gemara, the Halacha, it's a subject that speaks to them today. It's not just some text that some rabbis wrote down hundreds of years ago. They should have a good feeling towards it, and they should feel like it actually speaks to them today. Um, Both these ideas are enhanced or made much more positive by the use of technology and blended learning. If there's an excitement from the students in terms of the learning, so that puts a little bit less stress on the studying for the tests, and it focuses the main part on the learning that takes place in the classroom. In terms of the students feeling that they could relate to this, so that if you could take the subject that was written hundreds of years ago, and students could use technology to help themselves learn that, so really let students know that this subject is something that they could relate to in 2014. It's not just some old text. Also, I just wanted to add my third point, that I think that teachers need to capitalize or utilize any opportunity to make an impact on the students, and they should always realize that anything they say or don't say could really make a major impact, for good or for bad, on a student's life or his overall outlook on Judaism. It's just important to realize, I once heard that if a student does bad in math, so they don't like math. But if a student does bad in Gemara, they don't like Judaism. So you need to keep that in mind, especially the Judaic studies teachers, and keep these three things in mind.